Okay, so morning walk. I think it's the fourth episode, something like that. Botanic Gardens was the first, and there was the Red Arrow. Yeah, this is the fourth episode already. Wow, it's amazing. So today we're going to walk through this part of the Botanical Gardens. Okay. So straight across the road from here. There's actually an ink master. You see ink masters to show, tattooing. An ink master thing there. Alright, so I hope they're better than the ink masters on the show, because they suck pretty bad. So we got some bamboo there. There's been a lot of bamboo featured around here. There's a new playground thing down there, but we'll probably come back that way. So just gonna have a walk in here. They remind me of Buddha's fingers. There's a Chinese-y looking thing there. Could be Japanese, I can't read the writing inside of it. Big old tree there, it's like a paper bark. There's a stone there. What's this sign over here say? They got a big water hole here. It's usually, I don't know if any crocs come in here. I know people are scared of them coming in here, but I don't know if they come in here. Cairns Chinese Friendship Garden. Cairns Botanical Gardens. See those cans there? Where we are. All that writing, I can't read. There's a big dead pond's been there a long time. It's the green part. There you go. So yeah, they've just done this recently. Before it was just a flat park with a few trees. They put all this stuff in just recently. So, don't know when. Maybe it was last year or the year before that they put it in. Mulgarigi hibiscus rose. That's hibiscus, that one there. That's bamboo. Hibiscus, you can get high off hibiscus. Not sure how, but I know that Aboriginal people, those sort of things, used to get high on it. I know some birds get high on the eucalyptus. Not the eucalyptus, these things. Oh, my brain is so bad lately. There's another one of those fern things. See, they stick to the tree, and then they grow like a big basket. I don't exactly know what they're called. Bulrushes. More of them. They're native Australian. This tree here, I don't know what it is. I used to know a lot of plants because I used to be a National Park and Wildlife officer. So I used to work in the National Parks and Wildlife every day. And botanicals was part of the job. But there's a path that goes through there. I haven't done that in years, so kind of forgot some of what I learned. And again there, there's something splashing there. Can't see what it is though. So yeah, it's a nice little area here. They got it set up pretty good here. Probably if I go over there a bit, I'll be able to find the path. Or actually more, it's probably more, it's over there. So we're going to go out to the road and go up a bit, and then we can get onto this path here, and that'll take us up to the botanical gardens that we've already done. Up that top part there. But I'm going to do a spirit box. Okay, so the first one I want to use, first one we will use is, hold on, I've got to tilt the pan camera forward a little. Okay. First one we'll use is down here, this one here. Right, this one allows you to listen to ghosts. See? Ghost hunting with kids. They've got their ads on here. I should have mine on here too. So you hit listen. Words generated on the Ghost Dictionary will be longer here, logged here. You don't have to any words. So there should be an on button here somewhere. Here we are. Okay, so
share.
Here. Are there any ghosts here? Are there any ghosts here? Hello, anybody out
Hello.
there? Hello, who are you? What is your name? What is your name? Okay, stop it there, and it should be a playback. I haven't used this app in ages, so
Bright.
Stop collaborating. Stop. Hello, Brivid. Hello, chair. Doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? Okay, so the next one is this one here, SLS. Now, I think if I remember correctly, get rid of them. If I remember correctly, this one shows you if there's ghosts around. So let's record. No, it's not the right one, because if it was, that person would be a stick figure. So it's not the right one. Okay, video is saved. I want your advertisements. There's more to SLS than that, so I just forgotten how to bring them up. Okay, I'm pretty sure it was SLS that did that. Then we have Necromunda, which is the one. Necromance that what's the name uses. So we hit start. Is there anybody here? Hello, is there anybody here who wants to talk? No? What? Hold on, I got a marsh fly buzzing around me. Oh, got him. First shot. So yeah, anyone around here want to talk? Do you want to speak? No one wants to talk. Alright. Stop that. And my favourite app that I like a bit. Come off. I don't know whether there's one there that shows stick figures when they see people. March flies. Lots of march flies here. So here somewhere is one called Ghost Gate. Oh, my leg. There we are. This one here, right? This portal project, blah blah blah, so on with that. Okay, I'll give a crap. Right, so it's ready. So I need two hands to turn it on. Is there anybody here? Anyone want to talk? Anyone want to talk? We're here, live across the world. I think the words that are forward are ghosts and the words that are backwards are the app. Is there anybody who wants to talk? You can talk through this app, and people around the world will see. Nothing, just gibberish. Stop. There is a good one, I'm pretty sure it's SLS. I'll have to have another look there. Ghost Tube Original, Ghost Tube Box. Custom media settings. Can't be the one. Maybe it's this one here. Get rid of that, get rid of that. We're on YouTube, yeah, I know you're on YouTube, go away. That one there does nothing. There must be another one I'm not seeing. Because I have one, right, that when there's a ghost around it shows a stick figure, but no person. Ghost Tube, Ghost Tube. There's so many apps that it's difficult to find the app you want. you. I have to get back to you on that because I can't find it. It's a good little app. It you just sit there and it shows a stick figure where there's a person, and if the stick figure moves, that's a ghost. Oh look, someone's been throwing bread in there. Someone's been feeding the little fishies. See, there's tiny little fish there. Tiny little ones. See their mouths on the top of the water? That little black dots on the water, that's their mouths. As they're breathing. So yeah. So we're going to walk along that path there. Find the entrance, but first I'm going to walk through here a little bit, have a look, see what's going on here. I hope you enjoyed that ghost session. Sorry there wasn't any actual activity that I could tell. There was some words, but it didn't make a lot of sense. So what the apps do is they flick through radio stations and they try to find words that the ghost is supposedly speaking. So some of them really good, some of them work really well. They get the ghost sounds and that. Others are a bit more like toys. I like that ghost porthole one because I was playing World of Warcraft and it had a thing, you know, drums, and then this the thing would say something, and like every time the drums went off and the thing said something, a voice would come through laughing, and there's no laughing pre-recorded. So it would come through laughing, and the ghosts were having a good time. You know, and like when I turn it on at home, it's like a house, like you're in a house with a family, and there's like a kid washing up or something, and you can hear normal household family noises, like washing up, toilet, and taps going on and off, things like that. So you can hear that, and there's nobody there doing it. So it's like the past of that house. Either way, that's growing. Really weird. This stuff here is called, that's that name. If you go to a botanical garden, you might be able to buy it. Not sure if it's that one or if it's that one. It's one of them. They don't make it very clear, do they? That's a bigger one of those ferns that attach themselves to the tree. See how it's attached to the tree, it goes right around. That's a bigger one. I'm going to walk down this way first. We'll come back to that track, because I know they did a lot of work down here. A lot of work. Ew, mozzie. Mozzie on my hand. Lots of water here, so there'll be lots of mozzies because they breathe in the water and the grass. You know, they're babies, and they grow up and they feed all the frogs and stuff. You know how it is. So yeah, almost done with the botanical gardens. A big place in there. I don't think they had that pond last time I came. Put a lot of ponds and stuff in here since last time I came here. I know they put a swing set and all that down here further. Is there anything up here? It's not too bad a place to look through. Look, there's a bit of wildlife. Yeah, see it? Little bird. One of those ones from up, you know, we saw the picture of it up on the red arrow there. There it is. Is that clear enough? I really wish this had zoom. My white one has zoom, but I've got to find the thing to power it again. It's heard me, it's running away. Should be close enough. I've got zoom on my Thingo software. It's very hard to get a clear shot. It'll zoom in good, but it doesn't keep it clear. See, that tree's just got heaps of those ferns on it. We've got a big round one. Water lilies. So they've got the flat ones, they've got the other ones. Pretty sure they've got some, what are they called? The Japanese lilies. They're probably them there. Yeah, they are. See the seed pod? See the seed pod there? Got a nice flower down there on them. That's pretty cool. I don't know how you can read that. It's basically a bunch of cracks and a small little bit of this and that, nothing really much. See, a crocodile will sit like right there under the lilies, and then when an animal comes up to drink, it'll jump out and grab it because they're opportunistic. Big pandanus. You can eat the fruit of the pandanus, but you have to soak it in water for weeks because it's got a high irritant in it, and it will irritate you so much. It'll irritate you to death. And I heard that from an Aboriginal person who used to do that as their family, you know. They reckon put it in the creek, you know, a running creek, and leave it in there for about a week or two, and then you can eat the fruit. But I mean, it's a long time to wait when you're hungry, but if you eat it too early, it has a high irritant that'll drive you mental. Must be a few fish in here. Too small probably to catch or anything, but still. We've had a lot of rain, so that fish there looks fairly good size. See the ripple of its fin? Okay, thank you for not feeding us bread. Bread makes us ill. So don't feed the ducks bread. The bird life that you find here, look at all that bird life. So much bird life. Probably hard to see with all the glare. Pelican, storks, Trying to block the glare, bit of the glare. Bit of wind coming through. Don't see any birds at all. Dragonflies down there. They could be really deep. They could be fairly shallow. It's hard to say. I've done things like that before. But oh yeah, this is going to be so shallow. Step in it and go straight down. Just go straight down, and oh, there's a bridge over there. So we'll explore this place a bit. This is our morning walk, so this is what we do. We go places and we walk. Try to get as close to things as I can, because this camera has no zoom. Beautiful camera, fantastic camera, incredible video, does the best I've seen, well, apart from the Sony. Runs good on batteries, runs a good battery, has good battery life, all the people use it. It almost looks like a croc slide. It's not. No croc prints. But yeah. So I'm going to shut up and let you enjoy the view. Spider lily. Look, Ma, spider lily. Does that work? Okay, so again, thanks for not feeding the birds and ducks, because you know birds and ducks get sick on bread, and kangaroos get sick on cabbages, and cabbage can actually kill kangaroos and that. So cabbage and lettuce, that sort of thing. So don't feed them. Basically, don't feed the animals. If you feed the animals, they lose their fear, and then they come around, and when you're not feeding them, they get upset and they start attacking. You don't want people, you don't want animals attacking. You know, like on Fraser Island there, they fed the dingoes, and so they come and attack people. Alrighty, so I'm just about to hit the actual track. I am here, and there are a lot of tracks to explore. So we'll do our best. I can't guarantee we'll do all of them, but we will do our best. No fishing. Aww. I want to go fishing, catch a little tiny fish with a so small it would probably make a hook. That's the water rushing through here. Tide must be going out. The mangrove habitat is the breeding ground for fish, crabs, prawns, all of that. So that's the food chain apparently. So yeah, I don't think there are any darra in there. Crabs, yes, I've seen them in there. Prawns, maybe. Prawns are probably heaps of prawns. Darra, darra's a seasonal thing. I'm going to get some of this water rushing from me. I'll make that into a long one again, so you can listen to that all night or sleep. Okay, so you can, I'll put it in a different file. I'll turn it into an 8-hour video. I'll put it in a different file, and then you can listen to it all night long. So if you're one of those people who likes to listen to rushing water, you can use that file. Look at these big muggers. Huge. That root coming out of there. Does that resemble something you know? Hold on, I've got to smoke a mosquito. I keep forgetting the mosquito repellent. I've got to heat more vitamin D or B, whatever it is. There's one of them. Mosquitoes won't touch you if you're high in B or D. If you're high in that vitamin, mosquitoes will not come near you. If you're low in it, mosquitoes love you. Mozzies will be loving you like they are now. Loving me. So, yeah. Let's head along the track. I know there's no steps around here. Well, I'm pretty sure there aren't. It wasn't last time. Put it that way. There's no steps anywhere last time. This time, I don't know. Because when I went up the Red Arrow long ago, there's no steps, not that many steps up there either. Now there's just so many. It's insane. Oh, damn, Mozzie's right behind my knee. Look at that spider. See it? It's actually not a spider. It's actually some kind of bug. Like I'm drunk or something. Yeah, so keep a watch for any little wildlife that might be around. I noticed when I played the video back the other day, there was wildlife there I didn't even notice. Bush turkey over there. There was a lizard must have chucked its tail underneath one of the bits of bark, and I noticed it where I rested. I noticed the oh, there's another one over there. There's two of them. There's one over in the bush there. Let's see how close I can get to them before they run away. See, this one's a young male. Could be a female. That one over there is an old male. It's gone behind the tree there now. See him, he's an old male. See how he's got the long... Don't you attack me, you bastard. See how he's got the long thingy? Yeah, I'll back off. It's alright. It must be his woman. Hey? Now look at her. You're right, buddy. You're right. Okay. It's alright. I'm not going to attack you. He's following me. Look at her. Look at the other one over there. Lying down. Like it's surrendering or something. They're usually non-aggressive. They usually don't bother you. Usually when you walk up on them, they disappear. They fly off into the bush. That one was a bit dumb. That one was a bit aggressive, eh? Maybe he thought I had food. Maybe someone's been feeding him. I don't know what that is, but they're playing down there. Maybe mud skippers. They're these little like fish-like things with legs, and they skip along the mud. They got two front legs and no back legs. Mud skippers. There you going. There's a bush turkey down there being a bit aggressive, so just watch out for him. Oh look, some birds. Some duckies. There's another path in there. I didn't know there were so many paths here. I thought this was just, you know, flat land. See if we can get close to these duckies. Hey? You're okay, ducks, don't run away. It's okay. They're avoiding me, so they're not very used to people. Let's See, they're eating the little worms and insects and that kind of thing because that's their food. And gradually moving away from me. Alright, let's go and see what's down this way. Oh, we got some snake and crocodile pictures, different snakes. That's been there a while. See how it's sun damaged? The froggies, all the different frogs, the green tree frog, and all the other frogs. There's so many types of frogs. It's incredible. So there's even one that looks like a toad, but it's a frog, which is pretty amazing. How's that shot? Jogging. Not even scared of the joggers. Probably pretty used to it because they live here, so you know how that is. Alrighty. Another bush turkey up there. I'm not going to get close to them again with the camera. I think they see the reflection of themselves and think that it's another bush turkey, and so they come to attack it. You know, a little bridge over the water here. Got another thing there. I can't get close because there's a lot of deep water there, so all mushiness. Pandanus. When you go up the top, further up north, go into a place like this, but it's a big river, and you can see the crocs swimming down the river. Big ones. 2 meters, 3 meters, just swimming along the river. Pandanus is great. You get those leaves. If you want to start a fire and it's raining, those leaves have got a wax coating. So you get them, you put them on you build them up, and you light them, and the wax keeps the inside dry. So if you can get the outside burning, it'll just fire up and burn like mad. Oh look, there's a Rosella's reside here. Never seen a Rosella here. Never. Keep your eyes open. I'm going to go quiet a bit so I don't scare the real wildlife. I think I'll make the thing of this one attacked by scrub turkey or bush turkey. So I think that's what I'll call this one. Got to think up names for each one, because that way you know they're different to other people's ones. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't shut up for long. There's spikes on that, man. I'd like to run into that at full speed. Right. It is a better example of those ferns. Oh, look. Those little gliders. I eat those plants. Oh my gosh. So many mozzies. Yeah, how tall these trees are, man. Yeah, what's that? There's a bug flying around. Some of you that are more into bugs and that sort of thing will be able to identify that. Good morning. See, we don't have guns in Australia unless you've got a gun license, so we don't have to worry about running into people. Even if we're doing a ghost tour in the dead of night, we don't have to worry about people. The worst they can do is punch us or stab us. They can't shoot us, so that's pretty cool. All those that worry about not having any guns, this is what it looks like. Because when we get mad with someone, we don't shoot them. We say bad words to them, or we punch them in the head. You know, so yeah. Which is, oh, look at that. I can't sneak up on him. Which is pretty good, I mean. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There he is. Up there now, see? He's jumping across tree, branch to branch, getting away from me. Oh, I gotta pee bad. So I have to hold it. They're saying that commercial. You're gonna have to hold it. Look at that big tree. Let's see. That's my hand. I can't get close enough to it. That's the stump. That's my hand. Right? So it's actually that big. It goes right up into the bush there. It's probably the call of that bird. We have a lot of different bird calls. We have one called the lion bird. It imitates every sound it hears. So it sounds, some of its calls sound like two-way radios. Others sound like cats and bells. We have a bell bird too that sounds like a bell. Very clear. Flying foxes, the most annoying nuisances around. Snakes, froggy, plants with wet feet. Read that if you want to. I couldn't be bothered. Sorry if I don't put enough effort into this. If you think I should put more effort into it. But basically, if you want me to do more stuff, and you want me to, and you think it's not hard enough, do it yourself. You do it and you tell me what whether you think it's hard enough or not. Because if you don't do it and you don't do any film for thing, you don't put any up, well then how can I believe and know what you're talking about? Because it's like oh, sweating already. Isn't it cool? Look at that nest. I mean that spider web, look at it. Where's the spider? I don't know where the spider is. It's a big web. It's a good web. There's banana trees in there. So yeah, it's like there's this builder and he's built hundreds and hundreds of buildings. He knows the building backwards. So these uni students come and they've been doing training on building and how to build stuff and everything. Anyway, and he's like, oh okay, so you know what you're doing, so you build it. So they had to put a beam up on top of these other beams, put them up there so they could put a roof in. It took them months to figure out how to do it. It took them so long. And even though the builder was instructing them and telling them how to do it, it still took them a very long time. So the builder finally had enough of it and said, okay, this is how you do it. It took him less than 20 minutes. Done, finished, no worries. So that's the difference. I don't want you telling me all about stuff if you don't do it yourself. But yeah, I'll listen to your comments. I love you guys. I love anyone who comes in, likes, subscribes, and does a comment. Love yous all. If you love what I'm doing, like it. If you like it, like it. I get a lot of views, but I get no likes and no comments. I've got 3 people who kind of talk with me on my lives, but I don't know their language. I think their language is Portuguese. Did I see that? I think their language is Portuguese or something like that. Google can't even identify what language it is. So if Google can't identify what language it is, I can't. I don't know. So yeah, but my channel's translated into a lot of languages. I probably should take that off and have it English only. Probably be a wiser move. Alright, so we've come right through to the beginning of the arrow tracks. We will cross the road and go along the arrows like we've done in the last couple of videos. I really wish I'd started this when I was a lot younger and a lot fitter. Because this is so easy for a young person. I'm not a young person. Not really an old person either, but yeah. Smell of banana. Strong smell of like banana-ish, like that fake banana flavour. Alright, head back. Head back a different way, because we might see different wildlife. So yeah, this isn't as taxing on me as going up the red arrows. Something just knocked something down from the trees. If you like the ghost stuff, let me know, because we can do that here and there. Hello again. Get no morning walk in. Yeah, so we can do a bit of ghost stuff. I want to do a bit of ghost stuff. Tony wants to do some ghost stuff too, which is pretty cool. But yeah, we've got to find some places and do some research and sorry, I had to blow my nose. Do some research and find some things. I mean, there are cemeteries around. Look at that. You see that? Must be the water evaporating in the sunlight. So yeah, if you like that sort of thing, if you like doing these walks, then I'll be there doing them. But I mean, don't think that it's going to be the same thing all the time, because it's not. There'll be walking, that'll be the same all the time, but where we're walking will be different, because we've got to do, like I've been saying, the green and blue arrow yet. Once we've done that, we're going to go and look at other tracks that we can go down. We're going to look at other tracks to go down, and we might even start going up the tablelands and going down tracks at the tablelands, and I don't know, this could take us anywhere. This could take us a lot of places, because the format we're doing is we drive there, we get out, and we walk. Oh, flaming bottle. We walk and video, and then upload it so you guys can watch it. So you guys might want to come to Cairns or the tablelands and do some of the walks that we've done. Up to you. Or you might just want to watch us do the walks, because we do quite a few, and we will be doing a lot. I missed that last time. It's a bunch of bugs, little like black ants and that. So yeah, if you want to see what's inside that, I'll show you. It's not hard. See that little black ant there? That's what's inside there. See them? See them all coming around? Because they sense my presence. See, that's what's inside there. Little black ants. Probably bite like crazy. Probably sting like bull ants. But yeah, that's what's in there. So there should be a turn off up here somewhere. Hopefully it goes down the other way, the way we were going to come. So yeah, getting a bit of steps going here, getting a bit of speed happening, hey, getting up there. It's a really pleasant way to exercise and get your fitness up. It's a good way to do that. No, it's just a leaf stuck on the leaf. I thought it was a animal home or something. Just a leaf stuck on a leaf. Leave it alone. Make like a tree and leave. All those silly things. The old heart rate up. It's like a smell of, like, how do I describe it? Kind of like a very light sort of musky cigar type smell. Look at that. All those logs down here. They obviously chopped down a tree to make this. Probably chopped down a lot of trees to make this walkway. Good walkway. It's got this plastic or metal insets, and looks like wood, could be plastic, because I use a lot of plastic stuff, mainly because it doesn't break down. This plastic's bad because it doesn't break down, and it's good because it doesn't break down. So this is a cockatoo. Sulphur-crested cockatoos, or white cockatoos. I'm not sure which ones. I can't actually see any. Can hear them. They get loud. Morning. MJ keeps saying, do you think the white cockatoos are racist against the black cockatoos? I'm like, they wouldn't even know. They wouldn't know what racist was. They wouldn't have a clue. They don't speak our language or know our... They don't know our customs or speak our tongue. So, yeah. You know animals can speak, eh? Animals talk all the time. The thing is, we don't speak their language. Because how do you think they communicate with each other? You know? Ants talk with each other by touching and scents and dancing. Dogs talk to us by growling and barking and wagging their tail and that kind of thing, to show their emotion. Various animals talk in different ways, but they all talk. They speak their own language. So, and of course you'd have to be a dog or one of those animals to understand what they're saying, unless you really, really study them and do a heck of a lot of research on what they might be saying. And you still may not get it correct completely. But we're humans, we're given a gift to understand exactly what animals are saying by the way they're acting, the way they're moving. The same as you would with a baby. You know, like a baby who hasn't learned our language and how to speak. Same as you would with that. So we can kind of understand them. But yeah, to say they don't speak isn't true. Because the first settlers, they thought that the Aborigines and the native people couldn't speak. They thought they had no language. They can't speak, they're just animals, you know? But that's completely wrong. Because they're humans just like anyone else. And because they just speak their own language. Bit of an obstacle there, eh?
Watch out for crocs.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, so just because they don't speak our language doesn't mean they don't speak. Yeah, that was a common belief that black people that didn't have a language, didn't speak, they were no better than animals. That was a common belief up until, I don't know, what year did they start protesting and doing all the things, you know, learning white man's ways and that sort of thing, till they started bucking up and showing people that they can speak and that they're normal everyday humans. That was when people started taking notice. So yeah, just because you don't speak the language doesn't mean they don't speak or have a language. Forgive my little, I do that, sometimes that happens. I go off on a weird tangent and there's some nice little fish there, look. Some little bait fish. The bait fish, there's got to be bigger fish. Because something's got to eat all the bait fish. But it's tidal, so they come in and go out with the tide. So that little river thing I showed you. Right. Looks like we're coming to the end of this gentle stroll. Here's something, I don't know what it is. So many birds, insects and stuff. Sometimes it's difficult to tell them apart. Well, one thing I can tell apart, mosquitoes. Look how brown that water is there. So brown. Probably hasn't got a way to drain out. Need to open their drains more. I don't see any big green ants nests or golden orbs or anything. My mate tells me that up at the uni there's goannas and big golden orbs and all that kind of thing. So when we've done all these here, we might head up to the uni and the Yawny. There's some fruit. Head up to the uni and oh, here we go. Look at that, eh? You pick them up and you eat their bums and they taste like lemon. It tastes like lemon. And they really hook into your skin. They're not that painful. They're not that bad. There's another one there. They're only little ones of them. They're not really that bad. Oh, look at this, hold on. Make that out. They're used to people. No, they're good. Well, they're going to be my highlight now. Very good. They're used to people, so they're not concerned. I've got to get used to things again because I'm not scared of anything. But I felt myself getting a little bit defensive there. So probably going to have to do more of that. I think the bush turkey's still the highlight. Because the bush turkey attacked me and fired me. They didn't. They didn't do anything like that. So there's a sign up here. I don't know what it says, something about reservation area. No entry, total preservation area. Well, yeah, maybe they should take that sign out of there. Obviously, people used to walk through there. There's a lot of that sort of area around Cairns. There's I know there's one where it's all marsh. It's all water and marsh, and you got to walk on the dead trees and stuff to get through it. Because if you step off the dead trees and stuff, you go down very quickly. Little walkways through there. I wonder why more homeless don't live in those kind of places. Probably because it's too dangerous and they make it too visible. That was the whole entrance in there. See, the problem is they want to stay places, but they make it so visible. Everyone knows they're there. And the challenge is really to make people not know you're there at all. Never reveal your position. But then some places here are difficult because they burn them. So you hide in the bush and you live there, and then they go past with their little thingos and burn the bush, and your whole camp gets burnt and you could die and stuff. So yeah, but that's only the summer months. I wouldn't do it personally, and if I did do it, I'd make it so secretive that no one would know it was there. I thought I saw something there then, but no, I don't see anything. Lilies, up to lilies, big pandanus. That's how big they grow. See the lotus of them. See the little lotus flower? Or what's left, the seed pod? I think they're Japanese lotus lily. Could be Chinese. I don't know. If you know, type it in the comments. Anything I say, if you know better, type it in the comments. I want comments, people. I want to know that you're there. I want to know you exist. I want to know how you feel about what I do, whether it's good, bad or ugly. I want to know, you know. If you want to put negative comments in, be entitled tool about it. Go ahead. I don't care. Any publicity is better than no publicity. You know, so I'm really not concerned. You want to call me names or try to buy a couch? It's your decision, it's your decision. I'd really like positive comments, encouragement, things like that. But yeah. And if you don't want to leave a comment, just hit the like button. That's all. It takes less than a second. And become subscribers too. Try to keep the people out of the video. Alright, so that's our fourth video. I was going to go down to that other section, but I'm running out of battery. I suppose we can go and have a look though, because battery's not that bad. Still dying for pee though. Dying to go to the loo. Oh, this damn bottle keeps sliding out of my hand. Hey look, an old-fashioned phone booth. Hey, there's a phone booth. It's also a Telstra. Telstra puts them around, so if you're with Telstra, you can hook into the Wi-Fi in that phone booth, and you can use the Wi-Fi. All of them have got it. So if you're in Australia and you have Telstra, you can, if there's one of those boxes around, you can use the Wi-Fi. It's called Telstra Air, I think that's what it's called. So free Wi-Fi if you're with Telstra. If you're not with Telstra, too damn bad. You don't get it. Oh heck, it's starting to bite now. Let's go and see if these are toilets, because I need to relieve myself. I mean, my luck, they're probably not. Or they're locked or some shit like that. I wish my hearing would clear up. Oh look, they're toilets. Over the slippy mud. Oh. Whoosh. Not a bad looking toilet. Oh, we've got to wait. The baby change table. A trough? What? You got no troughs, man. Oh. I'm going to turn you off for a minute. Silly me, I thought that green meant it was full. But then I remembered red means it's full. So green means it's empty. So I just went in there and had me a pee. Look at this. The kiddies' playground. Got mushrooms and oh, that feels so much better. Mushrooms, rock path, got a climbing thing, a tunnel. Got some step things that you can do. spider should. See it? Go back a bit here, the whole side of it. There's a line coming down there. Bit of a water trap. Or a water crossing. Yeah, so nice slide down here.
Yeah.
Straight into the sand. Wow.
Yeah, right.
Are you trying to follow the track?
Hey?
You're trying to follow the track?
No.
Is that your son?
Yeah, following my son, yeah.
Cool. Well, keep an eye on him, eh?
One way and then another way.
Yeah, that's pretty normal. So we got more lilies. Got this thing here to jump over the things. All that. And we've got some trees to play on. Having fun? Eh? Good?
Having fun getting bit.
Yeah, you need the air guard. Totally need the air guard. I'm the same, there's so many mozzies. Oh, insane.
Ready? Time to go. Look at these mushrooms. Look at these mushrooms.
Like I said, I don't film kids because pedophiles are always watching. So if you're going to do a video, put your kids online, please don't film them half naked or film where they're, what school they go to. Try to avoid that as much as you can, mainly because pedophiles know, they love it when they're half naked or in a nappy or something. They love it and they get off on it, so please don't do that. So like a rope climbing thing. Oh, look at that, that's ingenious. They got the bottom of the root system with 2 trees. They got this stuff here which is very soft, cushiony sort of thing. Usually they have this more like chipped chipped stuff, chopped up chips. A nice little cable thing there, ropes for them to play on. Pretty cool little place this. Got a nice little web there. It's a nice little playground, look at it. Got a lot of creative stuff in it. You got all these roots from the fig tree, ficus something or other, fig tree. All these roots will come down, they'll hit the ground, and those branches will spread right out across there, and all of them will become like other trees. Very great to play on there, awesome play places. So yeah, we've got barbecues here, so you can have a barbecue, have your kids playing there, have a free barbecue here, you can eat your food over there, there's a garbage bin there, so you can have a real barbie here. It's really sweet, and there's not many people come here at times. I'm sure sometimes a day there's a lot of people, most of the time there's not many. I can just envision a crocodile coming straight up out of there. So close, the water's so close to the land. You can sit here and have a natter. That's a chat. That's an old woman chat. Got bins there, recycling. You've got Fish of Queensland. I don't think you'll be able to see any, but That's it's possible what ones are frequent there. Man, if I was homeless, I'd be living here. Look at this. Fish there. Hold on, I've got to get the mosquitoes off my back. They're just digging in real bad. Look at that long table. I want something like that in my house, man. Hey? A table like that in your house? But, you know, more table, not... Look at that, serving stations. This is really well done. I like it. Oh. I wasn't ready for that step. Oh, damn steps. You know how I feel about steps, eh? Oh. Let's see if there's any bird life come past. Oh, there's a little splash over there. I'm hot, I'm sweaty, but I don't even feel my heart pumping, so. That's a bean tree of some type. Got beans and flowers, butterfly over there, lots of butterflies. Got to keep moving because it was stopped for too long. Sometimes when you look up here, there's pythons like getting up in there. No need to be scared of pythons. If you pick them up, you handle them, or you corner them, then be scared of them because you're going to get bitten. But if they're there and you keep your distance and you don't provoke them, then you're good. Crocodiles. Estuarine crocodile. They inhabit just about all of our river systems. But where there's crocs, there's fish. So most animals are fine unless you provoke them. If you go there and provoke them, then you're going to get bit. Now a python has 9 rows of needle sharp teeth that all face backwards. They all face down its throat. And it can dislocate its jaw to eat any size prey. Kids, probably up to a toddler, kangaroos, wallabies, all that. They can eat them all. But you stay away from them and they won't bother you. That is really high. That's the highest I've seen that in a long time. There is a croc in there, I know. I haven't seen him yet though. But he could be right there and you wouldn't even know. The only way you'd know is if he jumps out of the water and tries to eat you. That's the only way you'd know. Or if you throw something in the water and it comes to the surface. There's something floating in the middle there. Some people say they look like logs. I reckon they look more like old tyres. When they're swimming they look like a log. When they're not swimming they can look like an old tyre. So like, you know how a tyre's in the water and you see the tread part and you don't see the rest. That's what they can look like. And you can think, oh, that's just an old tyre. But no, it could be a croc. I've seen it happen. I was fishing near this thing I thought was a tyre. Turned out to be a croc. So yeah, so we've covered all of this area now. So now we've only got to cover, we've only got the most strenuous for last. So, yeah. Oh, what are you on about? I don't know. This damn watch. I love that it tells me the time, but I'm a bit deaf now, so I can hardly hear it most of the time. I love that it tells me the time, and it reads messages, but sometimes it goes a bit nuts. It starts saying the same thing over and over and over to ad nauseam. That's a bit annoying. So yeah, if you want a good playground to play in, it's absolutely free. You can have a barbecue, you've got toilets, and so well set up. Come in.